Well, to get a little bit of reaction for that, I'm very glad to be joined by two members of the Conservative Party here, Zara Zadi and Joe Barker. Zara, first, what did you make of that speech?
I thought it was absolutely superb, possibly better than last time, I must say. He made the case for a Conservative government. He also addressed some of the questions that Gordon Brown tried to pose at the Labour Party conference.
Do you think people will buy that? Just, you know, I have a better character and better judgment than Gordon Brown.
But it was, well, he does. I'm a candidate.
I know you say that, you're a Conservative. What about the public?
Well, you know, you've got to read the speech, actually, and hear it, because not only was it full of gravitas, but it was solid on policy, and it was full of compassion. He set out his arguments extremely well, and he managed to address, you know, the economic crisis along with our other policy areas superbly. I mean, I really thought it was one of the best speeches I've heard, let alone from him.
Joe Barker, the big sort of charge made against David Cameron by the government is that he's a novice. Did he deal with that?
Well, I thought the crack that he made about he was in the Treasury during such an enormous crisis actually answers that one perfectly. Margaret Thatcher was described as a novice in 1979, and boy was she exactly what we needed. And again, David made that point that after Jim Callaghan, wow, that was a relief. And I think David will be absolutely the change and what Britain needs.
So you accept his comparison with himself and Margaret Thatcher? Is he the new Margaret Thatcher?
I don't know that he's the new Margaret Thatcher. He doesn't have quite the same handbag, but what he does have is a real passion and a real belief in Britain and the changes that are necessary now in Britain. They're not the same as the ones in 1979, but they are societal changes. They're huge. He's right. Society is broken. There are things that are wrong. And his addressing the family in the way that he did, I thought was absolutely fantastic.
Well, Joe Barker and Zara Zadi, thank you very much indeed for joining us here outside the conference hall, where everybody is filing out outside into the sunshine in Birmingham, digesting David Cameron's speech. Big question, of course, is what happens now. What does the public at large make of it? The opinion polls in the days to come will tell us that. But for now, back to you.
OK, thanks very much, James. Yes, more on that later as well.